AI is going to take your job this recession. What are you going to do about it? AI is going to take your job. AI is going to take your job. AI is going to take your job. Going to take your job. Going to take your job. It's not funny. AI is going to take a lot of jobs this recession. Yes, guys, the recession is here, 2023. And people are going to start getting laid off. And what's going to happen is a lot of jobs AI can do efficiently, to the extent that all you need is not a practitioner or a technician. You just need somebody that can supervise, and you can get the job done without hiring 10 people. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about how AI might be coming for your job. I'm going to talk about a few career paths that AI is already taking. And I'm going to talk about what you can do about it, because there is hope, and there are ways that you can take advantage of this and make a lot of money. Millionaires are made during recessions. So I'm going to talk about this. Let's get into this. But before I do, guys, I have a course, short webinar, how to make money with AI. Right? Make money with AI. Only $57.99. It's a webinar, and it's on my website, link down below. I'm going to break it down for you. But let's get into this video. Is AI taking your job? Is AI... Oh, my eyes twitching. Is AI going to take your job? And it probably will. No, hopefully it's not. It's not funny. This is serious, guys. This is serious. It's not funny. And funny enough, I actually told guys, okay, let's start here. ChatGPT. Do you guys know what it is? So it's by OpenAI, and this little thing here, you can just tell it to create something for you, right? So if I say,
write me a Beyonce song that can win an Emmy.
An Emmy, come on, write me that Beyonce song. Look at that, it's writing my Beyonce song that could win an Emmy. And this song probably would win an Emmy. So it's generating this, and literally ChatGPT, you can tell it to do anything.
Write me a resignation letter for a production job in the voice of Oprah.
Ooh, look at that. And it goes. It can write your emails. It can write your ad copy. It can write music. It's going to keep going, but I also asked it to write me a five-page article.
In the voice of Jordan Peterson.
Now, it can't write, 5 pages, but it can write you a good amount.
I told it to write me a YouTube script about the rise and fall of Andrew Tate.
And it did that. Here's the thing, though. It's only informed about things that happened since 2000 or 2021. So it's not updated. So it can't give me too much on Andrew Tate. And some of this is not real information. But there are tools that actually pulls from the current internet, like Write Sonic. You do have to pay for this. And it does everything for you. So there's so many, there's Jasper. There's so many tools, AI tools, that you can use to have access to all of this stuff. See, Jasper, these are all AI or language modules that write, all of them. ChatGPT is free. That's why it's probably getting the most hype. I also asked ChatGPT to make me a list of jobs that will be lost due to AI. And look at the list it made for me. Look at all these jobs gone thanks to AI. And one of the interesting ones is graphic design and digital art. And speaking of that, there's Midjourney. Midjourney is another tool similar to ChatGPT, but it creates images just by you describing exactly what you want. So here are some images I created. I've been using it for a minute. Midjourney, I think it came out in like July, end of July. And you can actually make hyper realistic images. These are not, I didn't request hyper realism, but you can actually create that if you ask for it. These are great. Just absolutely incredible. Look at that. Wow. When it comes down to it, and I don't want to rant here, but when it comes down to it, all of these jobs, music composition and production, video editing and special effects,
writing and content creation, advertising and marketing, architecture and product design, fashion design and styling, game development.
Because AI can write code.
Write me the code for a video game.
And it will go ahead and write me a code. It's saying, yeah. See, I don't code, so I can take this and I can copy and paste it and put it into some sort of like, I think Python. I don't do all this stuff, but this is what AI has the capabilities to do, right? And all these jobs, retail and sales, bookkeeping, data entry and processing,
customer service and telemarketing, transport and logistics, financial analysis and trading.
So many things. Surveillance and security. So many jobs can be taken by AI. And this is either scary or it's exciting. It's either scary or exciting. To me, this is exciting. To me, if you're an entrepreneur, start racking your brain around creating an app for the future. That's what I would be doing. And because of AI, you can create apps. You can create the next big thing in days, not months or years. Not just AI, but all the tools are available to us. You just have to wrap your head around it. And if you guys want me to give you some advice on how you can wrap your head around an idea that you want to get done, book a one-on-one call with me, link down below, and I'll walk you through some of the tools that are out in this world that you can use right now to start a business that might be difficult to get off the ground because you just don't know what tool is there. I'm also going to talk about prompt engineering. That's super important too. So these are the jobs that are going to be taken by AI. But just because these jobs are going to be taken doesn't mean that you're never going to be able to work again. I'm going to talk to you about how to have a competitive advantage so that you are necessary. One of my favorite quotes from my dad, he taught me, or he says, is make yourself necessary. So you have to make yourself necessary to your employer, right? Make yourself necessary. So now, if you start adopting all these AI tools, if you're the one in the workplace that uses them and knows them and very familiar with them, they're going to pick you for the job and not the other guy. And the thing about technology is it updates so quickly. So you don't want to have to catch up in a year or 2 or 3. You don't want to have to catch up. You want to be able to take it and move with the times, move with the updates. Because if you have to catch up, that's problematic. All right, so the opportunity is here. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the ability to communicate with an AI to extract from it what you need. An extraction sounds very predatory, but to use the AI as a tool to get what you want out of it. And it's a skill. And like the more information that you provide the AI, the more it's able to do the job that you want from it. So today I was writing a contract, or I was reviewing one of my contracts. I did pay for a lawyer to write this contract, but I was just tweaking it for this another person. And I said, you know what, let me use ChatGPT to write this clause for me. So I asked ChatGPT, write this like an expert lawyer in this field and could finish this statement or finish this clause. And I put a segment of the clause and it wrote it out for me. And so think about it. You could get ChatGPT to write contracts for you. Ultimately, the way that I see it is that ChatGPT will take lower level positions. It will take positions of technicians. Now, not executive level or managerial level positions. Because right now, AI is more of an assistant than an executor. Because it still needs your fine tuning. And because of that, like Midjourney, for example, as I was looking through it, I still had to go back and forth with it and say, oh, no, tweak this a little bit, tweak that a little bit. I want to show you guys what I created. You know, it gives you multiple options. The things, it'll give you multiple different options as I'm describing what I want. I'm asking it, fix it. No, this is not what I want. And then it shows you these options. Then out of these options, I started requesting more and more. Started leaning into the ones I liked more. As I got in this one, you can see that this is the one that I landed with, right? And then I tried different things and I said, okay. So in reality, in real life, if I had a graphic designer and he drew, to get a graphic designer to draw these 4 images for me, I would probably be paying him a lot of money. Midjourney, at this point, it was free. And Midjourney is actually $10 a month, the lowest package. There's a $30 a month package, and I can't remember the other one that's higher. So like, for $10 a month to do this in seconds, which graphic designer can do that? However, you can work, like, I would not go as far to say graphic designers are completely obsolete, but if you're a graphic designer that works with your AI to enhance your work, it works more efficiently, it works faster than you. You come out with the image that you want to create, and then you recreate it or you edit it, because these are not super high res anyway, right? But you recreate it and you work with it and you improve it, you know, in Illustrator or whatever software you use. And that's just my point. AI is a tool that should be used as a tool and as an assistant. And it speeds up your workflow so much more. So any freelancer, even any in-house editor. So like the reason why it's going to take jobs is maybe people had 5 graphic designers working on a project. Now you might only need 1. So they're going to be 5 graphic designers out of work. So that's just an example. But my point is, there's a lot less labor that's needed, even with writing a script, writing a novel, writing anything. There's a lot less labor needed because you can work with ChatGPT or other softwares. There are other even superior AI tools to ChatGPT like WriteSonic. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, there's so much money to be made in that respect. So jobs are going to be taken, but only only labor intensive jobs or technician level jobs where you have to manually do things, because AI is just going to speed up the process and it's going to require fewer people to be hired or needed for a project, etc. Now let's get into how you can make yourself useful, how you can have a competitive advantage and be chosen, you know, to be the one that does the job. And that's prompt engineering. Now, prompt engineering is about how you communicate to the AI to get what you want from it, right? So if you can utilize prompt engineering to get what you want from it, to expedite your process, you will go a lot further. And I talk about prompt engineering in my course, in my webinar, so make sure you guys go check it out. And with prompt engineering, there's so much like it just makes you that much more advanced. And the thing about technology is you don't want to be the guy that's like, you don't want to be the guy that's like not staying up to date every year. You want to be an early adopter. You want to make sure that you move with the times, and you're known as the person that is the AI graphic designer. You're the one that uses AI. Brand yourself with it and be efficient, right? Because there are people that haven't even started using it. And this is an opportunity to take it and to just have a competitive advantage in the marketplace that no one else has. This is such an exciting time it's such an exciting time, and it's so interesting to me how there's an intersection between the recession and this AI. And the thing here is, what people are not realizing is this recession, they're predicting that it's going to take years, and there are a few components that are making this recession last longer. And one of the big ones is going to be AI. It's going to be the fact that it takes far less manpower to produce content, or to produce, not content, but to produce for a business. That why would they get a big team? They can lean and do more with AI. And other factors like the Russia-Ukraine war, inflation, the backlog of due to like COVID and what happened there. So many reasons that are causing this recession, and why it will stay is because of AI. And so you can either choose that you're going to adopt AI and use it to your advantage, have a competitive advantage, or you could just kind of lose your job and do nothing. And good luck to you. It's serious. And so guys, make sure you get my webinar. I break this down. I break down how to make money with AI. I break down prompt engineering. I break down if you're an entrepreneur and you want to figure out how to monetize now, not only like little, gig economy jobs that you can use AI for, but also for entrepreneurship and how you should change your mindset so you can secure a competitive advantage in your business with AI, and you can develop apps or develop what you need to do. Get this. It should be way more expensive than it is. It's going to be. I'm going to make it more expensive, but for now, I'm keeping it lean. $57.99. The price is going up. So get it now while it's still low. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Like, follow, subscribe. You're watching the University of Making Money, and I'm your host, Kenim O. Peace. AI's gonna take some jobs. AI's gonna take your job. AI's gonna take your job. Gonna take your job. Gonna take your job. AI's gonna take your job. AI's gonna take your job. AI's gonna take your job. Gonna take your job. Gonna take your job.